Okay, let's hit story number 4, Zach. The issue of pop up or underground gyms that have been popping up around the country, because most places, and I think even where I am still, I'm sure probably where you are, most places around the country, that gyms are closed.
Yeah.
You can't go work out if you want to because of
Yeah.
social distancing. I mean,
So yeah,
good.
in Maryland, they started to open. They started to open in Maryland, and at one point, they said originally it was you have to wear your mask everywhere, but when you're actually on a machine working out, right? So you have to wear it walking between machines, and then some gyms changed it and they said, okay, now you need to wear a mask the entire time.
Yeah.
You know what
How
I
am I
mean?
going to
And
work
I
out?
think I think what started to happen was people were like, I'm not wearing a mask while I'm running on a fucking treadmill. Right. That sounds miserable. So then people probably stopped coming and canceling their memberships, and now gyms are closing up again because
What's a worse health hazard? Uh,
obesity.
Asphyxiation while running, or or getting COVID in the gym?
Yeah. So we got a balance between like obesity, people not going to working on going to the gym, catching COVID in the gym, or like you said, suffocating to death while in the gym. Right? We got to pick one of those three things.
Great. This story from I'm not going to read the whole thing here. This comes from NPR Planet Money. The title of the story is "Secret Gyms and the Economics of Prohibition," and it tells the story of how this woman Evelyn uncovered what can only be described as a speakeasy gym. You know, illegal hush hush like the underground bars are in the prohibition area. These underground gyms are popping up everywhere from L.A. to New Jersey. It says, "quote." There's a quote here from someone on Reddit saying, "Anybody." So basically, people are organizing basically pop up gyms, speakeasy gyms, for people to go do this underground, which is interesting to me because it does go to show, and maybe this might even tie back a little bit to Kim Jong Un, which is prohibition. You know, the extent to which people do things
Yeah.
that you can't quite. People want to go work out.
Yeah.
And you can't really stop it. People are going to find a way. This is almost like with drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that the two are the same, but this idea of prohibition and the difficulty of it in the era of COVID, Zach.
Yeah. I think going to the gym is a lot better than doing heroin, but I think the bullshit lies in gyms even being closed because you can easily. I think you could easily social distance in a gym. You could close every other machine, right? So that way there's at least probably 10 feet in between, because machines are already probably like 5 feet apart.
Right.
Close every other machine, right? Close the free weight section. So anywhere people are in close quarters, maybe you could put like a hand sanitizer station on each machine. You know what I mean? There's ways you can definitely do it. So it's like, it's just with everything else in this country, adhere to the rules and don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Like in that same article, they talked to another girl, Christina, and she said, Christina's a paralegal. She went to her gym, which remained open against orders. She said she went in and there was double the amount of people in there as it normally is when they're open. She says, and they're grunting and using all of the equipment, taking selfies in the mirror, flexing their triceps. It's bizarre. None of them were social distancing, wearing masks, or even sanitizing the equipment. You know what I mean? So it's like that kind of shit is going to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, that is funny. Typical gym bros. Well, and she seemed to be intimidated, and then not happy with their behavior because the people. Yeah, I mean, I think there was a story. I don't know, maybe it was New Jersey, a gym owner who refused to shut down. I believe he was arrested, basically, and I think maybe arrested multiple times because he refused to close down his gym and kept it open. And I agree with you. I think there is a way. There is a way to do this responsibly because what you end up with is, of course, there's cases like this where they don't follow any rules, but you end up with these pop-up speakeasy gyms where chances are no one's wearing a mask. They're not, no distancing or anything like that. The best chance is to do things maybe like what you suggested with distancing, maybe limited capacity, and maybe having someone there, like a dedicated person to clean things down when someone moves. This could definitely be handled. And I think you end up with something worse. Which is, I think, what often sometimes happen with prohibiting things is people getting around it and then not, making it more of a danger than what the whole point of shutting these things down is.
Yeah, I agree.
It says here, one of the unintended consequences of prohibition are higher prices with less competition and higher risks in black markets. the black market of gyms.
Yeah, everyone with a shed is going to start a gym soon.
You're gonna be like, waiting for the bus on a street corner, and someone's gonna come up with you like, "Hey, man, you want to you want to
Yeah.
work out?
We got a weight bench in the alley behind the corner.
I
$5.
got free weights.
Yeah.
I got a Nautilus." And so yeah, I mean, so it has only been 6 hours. I don't work out. I'm one of the laziest people you'll ever meet. I don't think I've ever set foot in the gym. So this hasn't bothered me one bit. Do you like to do any working out or exercise?
Yeah. So me and my wife actually sold our gym membership or canceled it before the beginning in like January because we got a Peloton. I was one of the assholes that bought my wife a Peloton for Christmas, but that's what she wanted. So, that's like, it's okay.
Did you do a reaction video?
I should have. I did not, but I should have. So yeah, my wife uses the Peloton more than me. I use it a couple times a week.
What do you think of that thing? I mean, Peloton was, or at least was, I haven't seen much, but it was heavily advertised there for quite a while. Is it, what's the experience like?
I wonder if they're not advertising because they can't fulfill orders.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they can now. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that for sure, but it seems I can remember hearing about stories about people ordering one when like the pandemic happened and gyms closed and like taking months and months and months, to get it, where I ordered mine, I got it in like 2 weeks, but this was in early January. So,
well, I would imagine the demand has been increasing.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. It's nice, Do
you get someone like screaming at you and all that? Or
you're in a full class and some of these instructors are hilarious. Man, right. I always go on this guy, Cody Rigsby, and his class is so funny and entertaining.
Are they like live or?
Yeah, they're live. So they do them live. And then if you don't do a live one, you can do a live one, but everything's like everything that's live gets recorded. So you can go back and do it.
Gotcha.
Later.
What about like landscapes and that experience?
They got that too?
Is it cool?
They got like scenic rides is what they call it. So you can just sit there and pedal you can pedal as hard or as little as you want. And it's just a screen of you driving through the Swiss Alps or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see that to me, that's interesting. I don't know how, is it immersive at all or?
It's not really immersive. I don't know how they would do this technologically, but like I would like to see it where if like you're pedaling, the video stops. If you start pedaling, the video starts moving again. I would like to see it like that. It's not. You can just be sitting there still, and the video is still going.
Oh,
right.
Oh, so
it's literally like they put a camera on a bike and just rode, and then you're just watching what the video is.
I see. So not only is it not immersive, it's not even interactive.
No, it's just a video of a scenic ride, and you're pedaling to it. That's it.
But it is intriguing because I think in the future, I think that's where we're going to be. We'll be in a room like the holodeck or something from Star Trek, in a virtual reality room. I mean, that might get me off my ass in exercise if you can, if you can do like a ride in the Alps, like you said, or whatever. That could be kind of fun.
Yeah, it was all right. I like doing the classes better. I like having the instructor, just like you said, sitting there yelling at you. It kind of it brings back like memories of like football practice growing up and like things like that.